you. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I thought I'd just come in and say, why not spend a weekend with me? Not doing much. Steve's gone out to watch football with the next door neighbour and his family. I know I don't really like football, so I decided to stay home. And the plan today was to blitz the house because we went away to Cornwall. If you watched my last vlog, you'll know we were in Cornwall for 3 weeks, and the house obviously didn't get dusted or hoovered in the 3 weeks we were away. The plants survived. George survived thanks to my kids. Rob and also Steve's brother popped in just to make sure. I think Aaron popped in. But yeah, so that all survived, and I should be doing housework today. And I've just texted my friend and said, do you fancy lunch at Mario's? Because I can't be bothered to cook anything. Steve's out for the day, so he's not going to want anything when he comes in. He'll probably be full up with beer. And I said to her, I'm meant to be doing housework, but everyone needs a lunch break, don't they? Even when you go to work, you got to have a lunch break. So she said, yeah, she's supposed to be doing cleaning as well. And she said, what time should we go? I'm just going to have a shower. So I said, any time after your shower, I'll leave it with you. So I'm just going to take these off because they're cheap ones. They look a bit weird. So yeah, so I've decided I'm not going to do housework all day. I'm going for lunch. What was I going to say? Okay, I'll show you some clips within this video. Maybe now might be a good time of our weekend in Bournemouth. I think, was it last weekend? I think it was last weekend. It was on the Friday. We went to see Alfie Bow in Bournemouth. Now, I've always been a fan of Michael Bull. I'll say always, for a few years now. And also I'd listened to Russell Watson. And then I think it was because I saw Alfie Bow on that Fear the Freeze with Wim Hof. And I thought, oh, he seems a nice character. And I'd listened to him singing with Michael Bull. And the two of them together I thought were really good. And I see it that he was singing in the Pavilion in Bournemouth. I think Steve ended up getting me the tickets for my birthday this year. So yeah, we went and saw him. Don't know whether he was completely Steve's cup of tea. Steve said he was better than he thought he'd be. But Steve's not really into opera. Although he didn't do all opera. He did Queen songs and Leona Lewis songs and Elvis songs. Amongst others. He did his Italian opera stuff. But yeah, I'm hooked. I really like him. Even to the fact that I came home and I ordered, let me show you, I ordered 3 CDs in a pack from Amazon for $12.99. So I'll set them out on the table for you. That's a Hillsong one. That's not anything to do with it. So yeah. So you get this one, which is called Alfie Bow. You get Alfie Bow Storyteller, and you get Alfie Bow Bring Him Home. I thought that was a nicer picture. And they all come in a case like that for $12.99. And there's quite a few songs. I don't know how many songs there are. There's quite a few songs on there. I haven't got my glasses on now, have I? Right, let me put my glasses back on. Okay, there's 15 songs in that one. Have yourself a Merry Christmas. Might have to listen to that one. There are handful of songs in that one. They haven't got numbers. You won't want to stand there watching me count. And 12 songs in that one. So I'm gradually going through them. I've listened to one, but that one was a little bit too opera-y for me. I'm not against opera. My dad, I've got his record collection in the toy room in DJ boxes, and my dad had a record collection from opera to Sound of Music or country music or Val Doonigan. My mum liked Val Doonigan and what's his face? Des O'Connor. So I grew up with the musicals, with all of that. And Alfie Bow was saying that his dad was the same, so we've got similar backgrounds. And that's why he went into music, and that's why I like music. So, yeah. On that note, as I'm waffling, I will show you some of that footage. Might be now, might be in a minute. I have to wait and see. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. But at this moment, I'm busy putting my makeup on. I'm watching some YouTube. I'm watching Emma. Emma, if you're watching, I'm watching you making a cake. And my friend's just texted me back. I think she said yes, after her shower we'll go. It's not lunchtime just yet. It's only 11:45, so we've got, any time within the next hour. The other, I was going to show you Alfie Bo's book, wasn't I? Right, hang on. Sorry. The other thing I ordered was Alfie Bo's biography. So let me show you that. I can't remember how much this was. Again, it was on Amazon. I want to say £10.99. So Alfie Bo, Face the Music, My Story. So I'm looking forward to reading that. While we're on the subject of books, I am currently reading Anne Cleeve's The Rising Tide, which is a Vera story. If anyone watches Vera on telly. It's a bit long-winded. But I find Vera's episodes a bit long-winded, really. But I'm really enjoying it. It's a murder mystery. And also, I've bought Francine Rivers. She is a Christian novelist. So she writes novel stories. It's Leota's Garden, a novel. So it's a fiction novel, but it's always based around a scriptural character. And it has very good morals, very good storylines, and keeps you hooked. Well, the stories I've read before of hers have kept me hooked. So that's Francine Rivers. Sometimes I've been lucky enough to find some of her books in charity shops, but they're not very often. So I saw those online. I think that was about £12.99, and the same with the next one that's come in. So yeah, I've got a few books to read now. So those are a few books I'm reading. I'm also into my word searches and crosswords at the moment. We've been doing those on holiday, so I've been doing some of them. And yeah. Also, I wanted to tell you something. So, I thought I would chat to you while I'm brushing my hair about women's hormones. So if you're not interested, if you're a guy, or even if you're a woman, and you're not interested in women's hormones, then feel free to scroll on. Feel free to stop the video and go and watch someone else. If you are, and you don't mind hearing about them, then hang on to this bit of conversation. So, for about 5 years, I'd noticed things were changing. Obvious things were changing. But I was also noticing my mental health was changing. I was concerned that it was other reasons why. Maybe I was depressed. If you're triggered by any of this, by the way, please don't listen. I was put on antidepressants because I was having panic attacks. This was 5 years ago. But then I started listening to specialists who deal with menopause, proper trained specialists. I had a Zoom call with one of them in a local, I think she's in Lymington. She's got a place down in Lymington, a clinic, through a friend. I got to hear about that. Also, I'd listened to Davina and several other celebrities, Nadia, about their experience with HRT. And I've been thinking about it for a little while, but obviously scared about the side effects and the danger zones with that. So I went down to my surgery about a month ago and asked which was the best doctor to talk to about it. They said any of them really, but they do have a new doctor. I can't say his name. It's a very long name. And he specialises in women's health and hormones, and he's got an interest in HRT. So she said, I think you'd be best to go and see him. So I made an appointment and I went and saw him last week. I think it was Tuesday. We are Saturday today. So it was last Tuesday. And he gave me a printout form while he was putting all my details on the screen, and I had to tick off what I'm going through, what my symptoms are, and was it a little bit, was it a lot, or exceedingly, or none at all. So I was going through, and apart from two, there was two symptoms I haven't got. One of them was definitely I don't get the night sweats. And there was something else, I can't remember what it was, but everything else, the achy bones, the panic attacks, the hot flushes, itchy skin, your hair falling out, itchy eyes, itchy ears, grumpiness, basically all of that I ticked. And he took one look at my list. He said, and you're 57 and you haven't had a period for 4 years. Yes, you are definitely a candidate for HRT. So I said to him that I'd been listening to people, specialists and celebrities, and he said, that's all good. They all speak what he would tell me. So he asked me, did I want patches, did I want gel, or did I want tablets? But he did say the tablets, they don't like to give you the tablets because there's more chance of blood clots. So I said, I'm happy with gel. So I have 1 squirt of gel a day, and I just put it on my shoulder. I was rubbing it in, but apparently you just have to smear it on and let it dry for about 10 minutes. It's so easy, and it's not, I've heard people say it's all sticky. It's not, it's just like that ibuprofen gel. It's clear, and it doesn't stain your clothes or anything. So I put 1 pump of that in the morning. I have a progesterone tablet alongside of that to protect my womb, because I've still got a womb. And I'm full. So what? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm 5 days into this, and I can honestly say my energy levels they're higher. I don't want to lay in bed so much in the morning. I wake up anywhere between 8 and 9 o'clock, and I might watch something on YouTube or scroll through TikTok, but then I want to get up and I want to start the day, and I've stripped the bed this morning, all the sheets are in the washing machine, I've put another load of washing out, I've got ironing to do this afternoon, and I'm blitzing my front room at the moment. I'm sleeping so much better. I would go to bed at 12 o'clock probably, because I'm not an early to bed person. I'm a bit of a night owl, so I do like to sit up excuse me, and watch a movie or something before I go to bed, or read a book, or do a word search, or catch up on some stuff that we've recorded, and then I'll go on. Steve will probably go on up about 10. I'll go up about 12. But what was happening was I was laying awake till say 2 in the morning, just waiting to go to sleep. I've done the counting the sheep. I've tried the Speakmans. If you know the guys, the Speakmans, they're counsellors and that, or whatever they are. They help people with problems, don't they? And they said about going through the alphabet and naming things with that letter of the alphabet, and that works. I've done that. And I think one of you guys has tried that, and it does work, and I still recommend it. But I don't need to do it now. I literally will shut my eyes, and within, I'd say, 10 minutes, I'm asleep. And I might wake up in the night for a wee, and I get back into bed, and I'm back to sleep. It's amazing. I would say I've had a few really hot moments, more so than I normally do. But it does say on the leaflet that you might feel a little bit, on YouTube it says, no, not YouTube, on Google it says discombobulated for a few weeks before it kicks in properly. So yeah, I think I've not had these hot feelings before, but they're very, very quick, and they go. So they're not as bad as a normal hot flush. But yeah, I think it's working already. I really do. Apparently each woman's different. Some women it takes weeks, some women it takes months, some women it takes days to start working, but I'm definitely sleeping better. And I wish I'd done this 5 years ago. I really do wish I'd done this 5 years ago. He said they'll monitor me regularly, just to keep an eye on things, just to make sure nothing nasty does happen. But he said he really doesn't think it will, because it's just so safe now. They use bioidentical hormones to your body. They use a yam plant extract rather than the old-fashioned horse urine. And yeah, so I'm pleased. And I hope I will be a nicer person now. And I won't be so snappy. I won't be so argumentative. And my family will like me again. Oh, if you're watching, family, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's it was a Jekyll and Hyde thing. Those of you that are going through it, you know exactly what I mean. You know what you sound like. You know you're being horrible. You know you're being unreasonable. You know you're being just sitting around, being a couch potato. But it's like you just can't snap out of it. But yes, the energy levels are rising. They're not where they will be in 3 months' time, but they are rising. And yes, my sleep so much better. And don't you feel better after a good night's sleep? So yeah, all good. Obviously everyone has to make their own choices in life. You all have your own opinions. I can't force anyone to take anything if they don't want to, but I would highly recommend it. Obviously, as I say, there are precautions, there are side effects, but as the doctor said, there is with everything we do in life. But yeah, if it's something you'd like to do, this is not sponsored, but think about it, weigh it up. I'm personally glad I've done it, and personally I wish I'd done it 5 years ago. So that's my little spiel today. As I say, my friend's just texted me. She's just having a cup of tea, cup of coffee. She's getting in the shower, and then she'll come and get me, and we'll go to Mario's, which is a cafe. I think I've told you before in my videos. It's a cafe that has been built by the guy who runs the cafe on the side of our church. So it's not just for the church, it's for the community, it's for surrounding communities, anyone who's visiting. If you're a first-time visitor, you get a free coffee. I don't know if he still does that, but I think he does. He's expanding it now, so there's more on the menu. There's pasta, there's calzones, there's pizzas, there's toasties, and I think, I'm not sure. That's what I remember. And there's the best coffee around. Absolutely the best coffee around. Again, it's not sponsored, and I'm not looking for a brownie point, but that's my personal opinion, which I know I share that opinion with a lot of other people. So I'm off to Mario's, and I'm gonna have lunch, and then it's back to face the housework. I'll probably have to put the sheets back on the bed and do some ironing and tidy up my clothes. I've decided with my clothes, here's another rant coming, I need to go through them. I tend to buy things just on the spur of the moment, impulse buying. I think, oh, that's nice, I'll take that home, I'll put that in my wardrobe, and then I never wear it. So I'm going through my clothes. I'm going through different colours that I don't really like anymore, and I don't want a capsule wardrobe. I think that's too boring for me personally. I mean, it's fine for people who like that. I like a bit of colour, but I'm tending to lean towards blue at the moment. I've always liked blue. I do like pink, but I'm tending to lean towards all the shades of blue at the moment. So yeah, as we're going through it now into autumn, I like my summer, I don't want to say goodbye to summer, but as we're going now into autumn, I'm going to go through my clothes. I'm not putting all my summer clothes away yet, because we're going to Cornwall soon again for half term, and then we're off to Cape Verde later on in the year, which will be hot, so I'll need my summer clothes out. But what I'm doing is that as I'm washing them from the last holiday, I'm putting them on the bed ready to pack into the big suitcase for our abroad holiday, which is later on in the year. So yeah, I'll let you know about my clothes. I'll do a separate video on what clothes I'm buying now and why I'm not wearing the other clothes anymore. I'm also losing weight. That's another thing with progesterone. You do lose, well, again, I'm not an expert. I have read that you lose weight, and I am personally experiencing the fact that I'm losing weight. So hopefully I'll be able to get into some of my old clothes that don't fit anymore. They're in a bag because I didn't want to throw them away. And hopefully I'll be able to wear some of those soon. So yes, it's all looking good. And as I say, I will do a separate video on the clothes that I'm deciding to change to. Some of the clothes I can't show you because I've already thrown them out. But I've got a couple of bags upstairs that I've got to go through. I've got a couple of wardrobes I've got to go through. And I'm going to be honest with myself. And if I don't like it, if it doesn't fit, if it doesn't bring me joy, and it's just in the wardrobe, every time I scroll by, I go past it, it's going. And I'm going to change what I want to wear. But again, I will do a video on that, I hope. Remind me, because I do forget, so remind me. So yeah, I'm going to carry on getting ready to go out. I might have a sneaky coffee before I go and have a coffee. And then, yeah, I will see you either on the way to Mario's Cafe, at Mario's Cafe, or I will see you when I get back. So yeah, see you soon. Hello, everyone, say
Hello.
we are heading down to Bournemouth. We got back from Cornwall Tuesday. Straight run through.
Yeah.
No traffic, no accidents, car didn't break down, everything was brilliant. So we got home from there Tuesday. I'm slowly going through the washing, got loads of washing, and we've got to sort the caravan out. Now we've got a few dry days. But yeah, we thought we'd drive down to Bournemouth and we're going to see Alfie Bow. Steve's not sure. No one else would go with me.
That's a night owl, isn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't seen him on stage before. You know, I mean, seen him on the telly with Michael Ball. I think Russell Watson, but I've never seen him live on stage. So we're yet to see what we think. Don't know if we'll know any of the songs. Maybe we'll go, oh, remember that one. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So we've decided to stay. We normally stay in a hotel near the pavilion, but this time we decided to stay the other side. So we're going to go down and have a meal when we get there, and then walk through the park to the pavilion and see what's going on down there. See what's going on through the park. It's got a bit chilly, I think, so I've brought a jacket and I've brought like a woolly poncho just in case it gets cold tonight. I've even put a hat in, a woolly hat, in case it rains, because I didn't want to drag an umbrella around, especially if you're sitting in the theatre with a wet umbrella. No good. And I didn't want to bring a coat that you're going to have to put on the floor in the theatre and it gets all greased, so I thought I'd just take my woolly poncho and I can just lay that on my lap. We went to that pub yesterday and it was shut, wasn't it? We decided yesterday we'd go to our local carvery, and we got down there and it said closed due to a burst pipe. Water pipe. So we drove a little bit further down to the next pub and there was a sign on the door saying closed due to staff shortage. So we thought we were not doing very well, so we ended up back in our local sort of area, and we went in there and they had a sign on their door. They were open, you could go in, but they had a limited menu because I have to put my glasses on because the sun's in my eyes. They had a limited menu because they're having a refurbishment. So she gave us a list of all the things that they didn't have on the menu, but it's obviously by the time we got to the table we'd forgotten what that was. So she said, oh, we've got all the chicken. So I went to the bar to ask for a half a roast chicken and she said, we haven't got that. So what did you have in the end?
Gammon.
You had gammon, an egg, pineapple, and I had chicken skewers on a sizzler plate with peppers, and then I had another plate with coleslaw and what else did I have? Salad. And that was really filling, that was really nice. So we're going to go to Hot Rocks today and then probably have the luau chicken, so chicken again, with a stir fry and some fries. So then go see the show and then walk back to the hotel. We haven't stayed in this hotel before. I think that's what I was getting to when I first started talking about the hotel. So this hotel is a little bit further behind the BIC. So we've got to walk up the hill, but actually that would be quite good for us. And we haven't stayed in that one before, but we're going to try that one instead and see what it's like. So yeah, so we'll see you when we get down there. It's going to be a good weekend weather-wise. No forecast sun. So we haven't brought any rain gear. Let's hope they're right. Although I suppose you've got a raincoat, haven't you? But
yeah, that's all I can.
Yeah. And then yeah, we'll check in with you when we get down there. See you soon. So we are heading into Bournemouth now, and as you can see, we're coming up to the bridge. And what did I say? They haven't forecast rain for this weekend, but you never know. You never know was right. Look, welcome to Bournemouth. And Steve's just had to put his windscreen wipers on because it was raining.
Yeah, a shower.
A shower. I'm hoping that's all it is, a shower.
Yeah.
So we've got blue sky over there.
Yeah, look right over there.
And
that's gone by.
to the left. I can't go right the way round, but there's blue sky to the left. Never know, do you, in England? Oh well. We've made it into the hotel. Very nice, I think, yeah. It's a Premier Inn.
Quite a newish one. I don't think it's very old, is it?
Steve's got his beer.
It's not very old, this one. I reckon about 4 years.
Yeah, it's not been here long, has it? So this one is up the hill from the BIC. So
This cliff is called.
yeah, the view here is not like you get in the other one. Obviously you can get to see the sea and the pier. This one you've just got buildings, but I would say that doesn't matter because it's quite a nice room. So we've got a double room, but it's obviously got the extra bed in, so it's essentially a family room, really.
Yeah.
You know, pictures on the wall like normal. We always got the telly on. We always bring our own bits and pieces, so we've got packs of biscuits to go with our cups of tea. And I collect tea bags and sachets of sugar to bring. And then just cans of Coke. And then we always go and get extra milks from reception. It's got the wardrobe at the side with the mirror and a hairdryer and a clothes peg. And did I show you the bathroom? So you've just got the loo and the sink. Hey. Yeah, we've got the shower. Nice big rain shower. I'm impressed with that. And the bath. And I have brought my own bath mat because we do find it a bit slippery. You've got the rail with the towels. So yeah, all in all, very pleased.
We've got breakfast booked for 9.
Got breakfast booked for 9. Cheers.
Cheers.
So time to get ready. So this little top, this cardigan, is from a charity shop. I think it was the Cat's Protection. And I've got a top that's originally from Wallace. It was also from a charity shop with little sparkly beads on. It's like a satiny, silky material. And then this skirt, I'm wanting to say George. This was an Amazon skirt. I thought it was a George skirt, but it's an Amazon skirt. And I bought it quite a while ago, so don't think I can link it. And then some sandals from Amazon that are orthopedic actually. And I bought these quite a while ago, a couple of years ago on Amazon as well. So probably can't find the link for those, but they're probably still there. And straightened my hair before we came. Just tied it back with a little top knot. And there you go. Steve's going with his green shorts. His shirt with dragonflies on.
Yeah.
That was bought for you, wasn't it, for your birthday or something?
Yep. No,
I'm moving back and you're moving forward.
It might have been. Rob got it, I think, didn't he?
His trainers and his raincoat.
Yeah, haven't
Yeah, I think he did. So I've tried phoning Hot Rocks. I've tried booking online. no success. So we're going to go down and see if we can just get in. And yeah, see you when we're down there. So we're out the front now. I'll turn around and show you the building. Let's go this way. So it's the Premier Inn. It's quite tall. I think, like I say, it's been in about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it's not that long.
So we're at the top of the hill. If we go down this way, which we're going, it takes you down to the BIC and the roundabout. So going down the hill is going to be fun. Coming up the hill, not so fun. Although I did say to Steve we should get one of those scooters. If we get one, he can drive it and I'll hop on the back. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll be fine. So yeah, show you when we get down to the pier. So we found the road that goes round the back of Hot Rocks, around the back of the BIC, and you can see the pier. I'm not going to go too close to the edge because it makes me feel a bit wobbly. So we're going to walk down this way and see if we can get in at Hot Rocks. There's the wheel. The wheel!
129.
Yeah, Steve's favourite programme. I actually really like it.
It's a bit of a while.
So, and Hot Rocks there in front, just behind that car. I'm hoping we can get in. Looking forward to having something to eat in there. To cheat, I had a biscuit, a couple of biscuits just now. Oh. Yeah, at least the sun's out now. Oh. Hopefully no more rain because I've got sandals on.
The old tables are effective, aren't they? The way they've done that, isn't it? The old,
Look at the sand. This must have been a storm,
yeah, when it
rough
was the other one.
seas,
Yeah.
and all the sand's been washed up onto the centre bit. There's the wheel. The wheel! We've just had dinner, we're not going to go on there. It's the pier. Yeah, the sand's all up here. Well, as far as there. Gosh. So we're going to go walk through the park now. In the park. And we're back to our favourite arcade. It's got to be done, isn't it? Space Invaders. Got to be done.
Press doors, isn't it? Oh yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
Go. What did we get? Did we get any tickets? Oh, why not?
You used to get them, didn't you?
Oh, I think you have to tell them at the counter.
Yeah.
Never mind. Only you win a chocolate bar or a packet of sweets. High score, now we didn't get high score. So there's the pavilion across the road. That's where we'll be in a minute. when we're in the arcade. Because we like it.